Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here we go.
And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here we go.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. Completion good for 14 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, Fields. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
Second and 10. And they run with a former Panther. It's D'Onta Foreman. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Fields going to keep it running right. Down the sideline he goes. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So this play, until recently, only something you'd probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time, coaches worried about their quarterbacks taking too much punishment, running plays like this, and they still worry about it. But when you can break up big chunks of yardage like that, it's worth the risk. Plus, you're coaching that quarterback to see those guys coming and get down before the big hit occurs.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. D'Onta Foreman, 29 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Slot man moves right. Young. And this one is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Young.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going to try and throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk. But it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. To throw on 2nd down is Young.
This ball tilted. It's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
And the Bears first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Looking deep here for Mooney.
This is intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Now Young going to move him around.
Young on first down. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Chart the motion man right.
Young to throw it.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bears 7, Panthers nothing.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
On the double.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Ready.
Young on 3rd down. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Drill green. Smash red. Set, go.
Now Young on 4th down. And football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, here's Foreman.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Moore, the man in motion. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Chicago! Chase Claypool, 40 yards. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Gold for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half, they've got to turn things around quickly. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
6, back up. Ready?
Looking to throw, Young.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Blue, go. Set, cut.
Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Set, cut.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Ready.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Gold to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Bears 21, Panthers nothing. Robbie Gould.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go. than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down.
Here we go.
Panthers, first down.
Red, cycle.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Claws red.
On first and 10, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Down.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Faster, faster.
They'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A game now of 30 big ones.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Ready.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for first and 10.
Set.
They go back to the ground with Sanders. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Brought down back at the 32.
Go red.
In motion, Dorsett.
Hut, hut.
Now Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Yellow, zoom. Ready.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Ready.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Steel, black. Set, go.
Now Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown Panthers. Hayden Hurst, 28 yards. And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Next to score, Bears 21, Panthers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Foreman's going to get it again on second down. Across midfield, and he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 36-yard line. 78 yards rushing for him now, as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They run it on first with Foreman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards. First down, Bears.
Here we go, son.
They run again with Foreman. And he'll take this one down near the 15. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and there.
Play action. It's Fields. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And the Bears are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Foreman powering ahead. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Chase Claypool with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Set, ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Oh, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Fields now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A final shot before the break. Fields, he'll fire deep, looking for more. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And Raheem Blackshear now to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over first down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to get a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Blue! Slide Blue. Ready.
A first down throw for Young. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They'll throw again. Young flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Sharks got it, left side. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Bears 35, Panthers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Foreman takes it, headed right. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Moore, the man in motion. Third down, here's Foreman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That is caught and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Moore, the motion man right. Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time,
under pressure, and they got to him again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Bears 42, Panthers 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Young working out of the gun. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Isabella. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Come on, Saints.
The Panthers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Set, cut.
Young to throw it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Foreman. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the lineman on the other side has got it.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Andy Isabella, 74 yards. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
42. Panthers 21.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Jones now on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it to 26.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
Yeah, it would be a pretty amazing comeback. But we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
Inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. D'Onta Foreman with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth-quarter lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Robbie Gould to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Young now. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. That's swung out wide to Sanders. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
A play fake. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. Flush to his right. That's Isabella open on the right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
On the set. Ready.
That's once again complete to Chark. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Panthers 28.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears this hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
On the handoff, here's Foreman.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
224 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
First down, Bears.
Here we go,
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give to Foreman now on the option.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
it.